Today we're taste testing some of the most viral, healthy TikTok desserts that I could find. And if I'm making a healthy dessert, it still better taste good. I am so impressed.
That's so good.
I'm kind of mad about it. Like, I'm really angry that I wasted my ingredients on this. So to start, we're gonna make this cookie baked oatmeal that I've seen go viral a few times over this past year. So I actually had to ripen this banana in the air fryer because I only had yellow ones. But you could also do it in the oven, so there's a hack for you. Oh my gosh, it's so floppy. In you go. Now we just add everything in with the banana. So half a cup of oats first. For the cup of whatever kind of plant milk you want. So next we need 1 egg, but I'm vegan and also allergic to eggs, so I'm using just egg. It works just as well. Next is a 4th teaspoon of baking soda and a pinch of salt. Also, I find it very odd that there is no vanilla in this recipe. I feel like that is a necessity in any baked good. Kind of a red flag for me. Time to blend. Now we put it in this little ramekin oven safe dish thing. Like some of these recipes, like are these even considered healthy? What is healthy? Is it low calorie? Is it whole foods? Don't feel bad to eat a regular dessert versus a healthy dessert. Well, you can ask my husband. I can sit down and eat like 2 to 3 pieces of cake because I love baking cakes. Now we're just gonna add chocolate chips on top and add as many as you want. Let's put it in the oven at 350 for like 20 minutes. All right, it's out of the oven and it actually looks really good. I can't wait to try it now. Oh, that is very baked. If you like yours underdone, I would go less than 20 minutes. I can already tell you that.
Oh, by the way, this is my husband Tanner, and we're both gonna be taste testing these desserts, ranking them on a scale of 1 to 10, and then guessing each other's scores. Whoever guesses the most right by the end of this video has to clean up the kitchen all by themselves, and it gets pretty dirty.
What are your thoughts?
The texture is kind of gummy. It's not super sweet. The chocolate chips do help, but I do enjoy when my chocolate chips are like mixed throughout rather than just on top. I do think this should have used vanilla.
I agree with you on the texture. When you get a bite with the chocolate chips, it's really good.
And
I feel like if you're not adding sugar, you gotta add chocolate chips in the middle. Get that goo in there.
Like I can't even taste banana flavor.
But is that because you ripened your banana manually?
Maybe.
What do I want to rank it?
I'm about to write my score down. All
Okay.
right, what do you think I wrote?
A 5.
I think you rated this a 5.
1, 2, 3.
Mine is a 6 too.
So we both got it both wrong.
So we
and
both-
we both rated it.
I
the same
know.
thing. We should have just guessed what we rated it.
I almost did that. I almost did. By the way, if it's a tiebreaker at the end of this, then we both have to clean the kitchen. Next up, we've got this healthy apple crumble thing that we're making in the air fryer, and it actually looks so good. This one actually doesn't have any measurements, so we're just gonna wing it, which is what I do best anyway. Let's make the crumble. Again, no measurements. So we're just gonna add some oats and then a little bit of cinnamon. Actually, probably a lot of cinnamon.
A lot.
Maybe not that much cinnamon. I wasn't paying attention. A little bit of maple syrup and then a little sprinkle of coconut sugar. Mix it up. It definitely needs a little more maple syrup because it's really dry. I think that'll be good. Definitely the right amount of cinnamon. After you spray it, you put the crumble on top. So that it doesn't fall, I'm gonna set it in this little ramekin dish. Now we put it in the air fryer at 350 for 20 minutes. Okay, they're ready. Here they come out of the air fryer. This is hard. Ooh. It might be too crispy at the top. I don't know, we'll see though. So in her TikTok, she added ice cream to the top, so we're gonna do the same thing. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to like get a spoonful of apple, but you definitely can. I just wanna try it now. This tastes like freaking heaven. It does taste like an apple pie. I am so impressed.
That's so good.
I was honestly expecting this one to be not very good and not worth it at all.
But this stuff on top is amazing. I might eat this whole thing.
Me too. By the way, we're rating on like a healthy dessert scale, not like a decadent dessert. Write down your rating. I just
Okay.
sounded like Moira Rose.
Who?
From Schitt's Creek, the best show ever. I don't know what you're rating it. I know before you do. What do you think I rated it?
A 9.
I think you rated it a 9.
1, 2, 3. Whoa!
I rated it a 10.
Oh my gosh.
I get a point.
You gave it a 10?
I thought it was that good.
What if something's better than it?
Well, then.
An 11.
Yeah. Next, we're making the healthiest brownies ever, according to Healthy Girl Kitchen. She has a lot of great recipes, so I'm pretty excited to try this one. I've made sweet potato brownies before, and the key here is to roast it in the oven if you want the best flavor. Like, see all this like gooey, caramely looking stuff? That's what you get if you roast it. 1.5 cups of sweet potato. Dude, sweet potato itself could be dessert, roasted. I think it would make my life easier if I mash this first. Next is half a cup of almond butter, 4th cup of almond flour. Then we need a 4th cup of cocoa powder. The Dutch processed kind is the best. I accidentally ordered the wrong kind on Amazon. I got the black Dutch kind, which is gonna make this taste like Oreos, which I'm not really mad about. Half a cup of maple syrup. Next is a tablespoon of olive oil. Healthy Girl Kitchen knows what's up because she adds vanilla to it. 4th teaspoon of baking soda and 4th teaspoon of baking powder. I always hear from all the professional chefs that when you're cooking or baking, you really wanna use kosher salt. It's less salty or something like that, so you have more control. I don't know. Okay, now we just mix all this up. Next, we've got half a cup of chocolate chips, the best part. Then we just pour it into this pan. We just wanna spread that out nice and even, and we'll top it with more chocolate chips. And into the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. As I was putting this in the oven, I found my dish towel that says, leave room for dessert. It fits the occasion quite well. Here come our brownies. They've been cooling for a little bit, so now let's cut right into them. Ooh, they look really gooey and fudgy. This is how I like to eat my brownies though. Like super gooey and fudgy. Okay, I kind of want to dig into that middle piece because it's a lot of chocolate chips and super gooey.
All right, ready? One. Oh, you went.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, like you said, not rich chocolate flavor because of the flour, but
I still really like these.
if you don't like rich chocolate, arguably like better.
Yeah, it's really good.
Ooh, the edge pieces of a brownie are the best. There's brownies that I've had that are actual brownies that are worse than this.
I don't know what I want to rate this.
We have our rankings.
Yeah, what do you think I chose?
A 7.
I think you ranked it a 9.
1, 2, 3. Oh!
I ranked it a 9 and he ranked it a 8.
I should have known. You ranked the other one at 10.
So I'm still in the lead. I have 1 point.
I
You're
guess-
gonna be cleaning the kitchen. Next up, we're making these matcha cookies, and I've never put matcha in my cookies, but I love matcha and I love cookies, so I'm assuming I'm really gonna like these. They look pretty good. So first up, we need half a cup of matcha almond butter. She said you can use regular almond butter and then just add more matcha. I could not find matcha almond butter. You can probably find them on the internet. It's probably gonna be like $20 or more. And we are using a lot of maple syrup today, and I think that's why they call these recipes healthy, because it's not like refined sugar, but like it's still sugar. Now we need a teaspoon of vanilla. I like to add like extra vanilla sometimes on accident. So we just mix it all up. Next is half a cup of almond flour. Plop. Then half a cup of gluten-free flour, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and then a 4th teaspoon of salt. Then we add 3 to 4 teaspoons of matcha, but if you didn't use matcha almond butter, you add an extra 3 to 4 teaspoons. Now mixing time. So I'm guessing mine is this gross color green because I didn't use the $20 matcha almond butter. All right, now we add half a cup of white chocolate chips. So she said to like flatten them down a little bit, but she also said they will spread. So I don't want to flatten them down too much because I don't like a super flat cookie. I like a
Fat cookie.
I got my cookies on the pan and they're ready to go in the oven at 350 for 12 to 15 minutes. All right, the cookies are done and they actually look way better than I thought they would. They look like a better color green. Now let's just transfer them over to the cooling rack. I think these are cooled and I'm ready to try them. Are you, Tanner?
Yep. Why does matcha need to be in these cookies is my question.
I think there's like health benefits from matcha, like a lot of antioxidants. But if you put them in their cookies, does that like bake out of them? But I also like the taste of matcha. That looks
those
good.
chocolate chips. A lot better than I was expecting. I don't know if I would choose like, oh, give me some matcha cookies.
I really think the white chocolate helps balance out the matcha. So you get the rich, sweet white chocolate, and then you also get that like earthy matcha flavor. Personally, I would still choose like chocolate chip cookie. I think these are pretty good.
But how good are they?
How good are they? Let's find out.
Okay, wait, no. Okay, I'm ready. I think you ranked it an 8.
I think you ranked it a 5.
1, 2, 3.
6! I almost ranked it a 7. I think it's because I would still choose chocolate over these, but I did really like these and I would eat them. Next, we're making these healthy Reese's cookie dough bars. Do I think that's a stretch? Absolutely. Do they look kind of good? Yeah. So the first thing we have to do is make a flax egg, and I'm not really sure why because we're not baking these, they go in the freezer. We're doing it anyway. So now we need 1 cup of peanut butter, but I can't have peanuts, so I'm using sunflower seed butter. Now 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 cup of oat flour or almond flour. I don't think you really have to measure the chocolate chips, so I'm not going to this time. We're just gonna pour in. Actually, I probably should have mixed that first. I forgot the flax. I'm just all over the place. Okay, now for the chocolate chips. Okay, so we just scoop this in here and spread it out. All right, now we're just gonna pour the chocolate on top. For the top, we sprinkle some flaky sea salt. And into the freezer they go for 30 minutes. These have been chilling for a while and they're looking pretty good, so we can cut into them now. Ooh, these look so good. Look at how good these look. Oh my gosh. I'm honestly underwhelmed. Like, I would rather make my own real cookie dough.
It's pretending to be cookie dough. You're not cookie dough. You're a fake cookie dough.
I wouldn't waste your time or ingredients on this. I'm kind of mad about it. Like, I'm really angry that I wasted my ingredients on this.
You know it's not like that great of a dessert when the best part is probably the chocolate on top that's just drizzled on top with the salt. Like, that's my favorite part. Oh, I want to get it right. I can't let you get it right. I think you ranked it a 4.
And I think you ranked it a 4. 3, 2, 1, 4.
4. Oh.
Oh, yes, so that means I did win. And then you did get a point. So good job, you got a point. So you have to clean the kitchen, yes.
I do it anyways.
We both do it.
After a long day of filming and winning the competition, I'm finally relaxing on the couch while Tanner, the loser, is cleaning the kitchen. How does it feel?
Not good. You're gonna come help, right?
We'll see.
I picked out another video for you right here where I'm testing even more TikTok recipes, but this time with the air fryer. Give that a click and I'll see you in the next video.